Good afternoon. Let me explain what I consider the most powerful enhancement that we have here to our music program, BandLab, and something that you should take with you everywhere you go. It's only going to be getting bigger and bigger. That is the importing of MIDI files, MIDI. I've mentioned in class, I'll re-mention it here, MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. Every guitar, every clarinet, every drum evidently has a USB connection now that will go into a program like BandLab or GarageBand or Soundtrap or any of these programs. We just have to have BandLab, and it will allow you to play an instrument but have it show up in the screen. A lot people make MIDI files all over the place, tens of thousands, it seems, for songs that we use every day. So I'm going to demonstrate here a random one that I have. Let's take a look. Okay. The way it works is like this. I'll go to a file called midiworld.com, midiworld.com. And since everybody seems to like video games, I'll click here. You can see I have classic, rock, pop, rap, dance, TV themes, Christmas carols, national anthem from all over the world. I'm going to go to video game themes, okay, because that's something I don't know a lot about. And I hear these names, and I think I'm going to go to the one called Mario Kart Party. I've heard that's a good one. Just a second. By the way, I can always search the name, Control F, Party. P-A-R-T-Y, and then Mario Party. So I'm just going to click this Mario Party video game. I'm going to download it. Okay. And it shows up in your system. Okay, we just downloaded it. Okay, great. So now it's on your system in your downloads folder, like every download goes. So I'm now going to go to BandLab. I should already be logged in as usual. And I am going to go and click create. We always sit on the create palette. Hit that red button and you're good to go. And now on our red button, we've played Mary Had a Little Lamb. A lot of kids make drum machines. Some kids are getting pretty good sampler. But I'm going to go to something called Import Audio MIDA. So here we go. Before we've imported audio that we've taken off of YouTube using the MP3 FY. And here we go. It comes with our downloads. I'm going to be doing this right here. You see I have some rap ones from Coolio. And we're going to put this in here. So I selected it and then click open. It interprets it to such a way that you have the ability to play it. Now I want to make sure with Windows 10, I want to make sure I'm sharing the sound here. Okay, stop sharing. I don't want to stop sharing. Okay. Well, I'm hoping the sound comes through. I know it comes through with the Apple as well. But here we go. So let's take a look here. I'm going back to here. And we have this. I'm going to play it. You can only imagine. You can see here we have tracks, The Adventure Begins, Mario Party. A bunch of people seem to collaborate on this, okay? Now, one thing I'll say, and I pointed it out in the class, if you want to hear what Luigi sounds like, and it looks like a trumpet, by the way, I can click this here, go to Instrument, and what does it tell me? It says it is a trumpet, okay? You see that right there? And if I click MIDI Editor, you'll see that same pattern that you see up there with the notes. There it is right there. You can see that chord. This here that you see in the MIDI editor corresponds to the same notes you see in the purple up there. Okay, great. So we'll kill the instrument here. And we've seen this play. By the way, you can always minimize this with the little magnifying glass. And I quite often will go up and I'll lower the screen because I want to see all the tracks. In this case here, there's a lot of tracks. On a big monitor, it's not a big difference, but on a laptop it is. You don't need to go that small. But really, it makes no difference if it goes small or not. Okay, that's a good size. So what we'll do right now is we'll publish this. Click cancel there. My hand must have slipped. I'll click publish it. And I'll call this Mario Party. Team. We won't have to give it anything. I'll give it hip hop, even though it's probably not that. It's not explicit. Found out if you don't unclick explicit, you can't publish it. I'll make it forkable for any of you if you go to my thing to look at it. And in a minute, we'll see that it goes. It takes longer to publish with more tracks. So you see here in a second, but it says revision published. So I go, oh, good. Let me listen to it. There's one problem. You'll probably see for a minute here or so that it's currently processing. And you won't be able to play it till the note changes to a arrow. And what we're doing here is we're going, and by the way, I looked at Mario Party, but I was upstairs. I got the Weekend Blinding Lights. There's no limit to what you can do on this as far as downloading it. And I think there's more files being added every day. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. And there we go. We've found the MIDI file. We've downloaded to our system. We've started BandLab. We inserted MIDI. We looked at it. I actually, in my case, I edited a little of the sounds. They seemed a little too loud. And now we've saved it. So that's really all you have to do. And if you do that, you will have a good working uh, song in BandLab with 7, 8, 9 tracks. And here is the final step. To become more of an expert in this, you should be able to look at existing songs, see how they're done, look at the notes, change some of the elements, change the volume of certain tracks, even change the instrument type on tracks, see what it sounds like. It doesn't cost you anything, and it will make you an expert. So I want to thank you. I'm going to stop recording now. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.